global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. Rivers right now is in the center stage again. This is best for you to hear from the local government chairman as of course Armed Forces Day is just about the corner, and hear what is happening in Ikwerre local government. This is sad. Let's listen to him. Let's hear from the horse's mouth. My colleague is in the house. We'll come back for more analysis on this.
See, capture this.
Ikwerre Mekao. Ikwerre Mekao. Well, we have come to Ikwerre local government secretariat in preparation of the forthcoming Armed Forces Day. Standing before you is the Executive Chairman of Ikwerre local government area of Rivers State. By Wednesday, we should be celebrating the Armed Forces Day as applicable in every part of the country. Ikwerre, not an exception. Before we came down to the LGA, we have taken all the steps to inform all the relevant bodies. Armed Forces Celebration Day is not the making of Ikwerre local government. That is a national celebration that is recognized and that is annually celebrated on every 15th of January. The statue you are seeing is the statue prepared and mounted right inside the LGA by the appropriate and authorized body to that effect. Here is the scene where the unknown soldier is presumed to have been buried, and this is where they usually lay the wreath in every given day that the Armed Forces celebration takes effect. We are here to keep this place in order so that we can prepare the path for the celebrant to have their celebration. They have written to us, the legionnaires and the body affected. We have taken steps to inform the area commander and to also inform the DPO and other relevant security agencies in the LGA about this. We have not conducted ourselves in any manner that is capable of giving the signal that hoodlums have invaded the LGA or that we have come for destructive activities. No. What has brought us here is the forthcoming celebration of the Armed Forces Remembrance Day, and nothing short of that. But it's unfortunate that the same area commander we have discussed and informed of this has turned out to issue a diversionary directive that we should leave the council. We have gotten that information through the DPO. DPO has put him on call, even it was on speaker, understand, informing him of why we are here. And expressly he has told us that there is no need for us to be here, that the council is under lock and key of the police. So we have no option than to live here. We want to make it categorical and let it be known to the world that a celebration that is generally recognized, nationally recognized, we have been barred from participation. We cannot fight the authority of the police because we are not hoodlums. We cannot fight the authority of the police because we are not criminals. We cannot fight the authority of the police because we are not dissident elements. But we have no option than to comply with the directive and the dictate of the area commander. And the direct and the implicit meaning of that is that Armed Forces celebration should not happen in the Ikwerre local government. And that he has expressly stated.
Yes.
I thank you very much, and I want this to be properly communicated to the outside world.
Welcome back. You've heard what he said. This is a nationally recognized celebration, the Armed Forces Remembrance Day. Everyone from north, east, south, and west of Nigeria has been celebrated. Why would you think that Ikwerre local government will be singled out and their secretariat should be under lock and key from the council chairman himself? Who else again will be the chief security officer of that particular area other than the council chairman? Of course, not mentioning Fubara, the governor of the state, Rivers State. Why would they want him out of the whole issue? Is there more political undertone that we are not seeing?
Well, I think the situation on ground needs the governor to come in. The governor needs to wake up to his responsibility of calling all the stakeholders, especially security agencies. Let this issue be settled once and for all. There was an issue, and a panel of inquiry was set up. The duty of that panel of inquiry has been finally closed because they have submitted their final report. And the governor said he was going to look into the report and take up necessary action to ensure that those who were culprits are brought under the law or are brought to book. I don't know what had happened, but however, I'm wondering why they should close it. Invasion of hoodlums or whatever name they give to it. But I know that this whole thing have political undertone, because if the chairman of Ikwerre local government has stepped out to tell Nigerians that this is the situation on ground, I believe, based on what I have seen thus far, especially from the Nigerian police, especially from the Office of Inspectorate of Police, if it was something very potent, the Commissioner of Police would have also released a statement and giving reason. These are the reasons why we have done this. And we need to come to terms with the fact that this is democracy, government of the people, for the people, and by the people. And if that is true, it's important for us to always carry the people along. We must not keep doing things where, would leave question mark. I know there are a lot of people that have tried within their best to preserve the self-respect of police. I watched one day a young man stop by and had to celebrate one policeman because of how he is different from others. And the guy was like, man, that's my duty and I have to do it. But the fact that I'm standing by the road doesn't mean I have to be collecting tips and all of that. If I check your car, everything is cool. You go your way. And that is, I'm not involved in checking phones because I've not been mandated to do that. Now, be that as may, those kind of people are trying to create a precedent for others to follow. Why don't we try to do things right? Because there's no way you lock up that place and you refuse Ikwerre local government area from participating in the Armed Forces Remembrance Day, that tomorrow it will not start haunting the police. If Armed Forces Remembrance Day, which is meant for all the fallen heroes, is being celebrated nationally. It was yesterday that the whole thing took place. It was meant to be celebrated nationally, but all of a sudden you shut the gate for reasons you couldn't even explain any reason to the council chairman. And here we are still wondering, why did they lock the gate and all of that? The governor needs to wake up to his responsibility to prove himself. Let him come in, call these guys, because you can't be the boss and then someone somewhere is sitting down to remote control things. If he was justified by the Constitution to be as the head of, or still remain as the governor of the state, the Constitution would have made provision for it and he would be there. But a situation whereby these things are happening and everybody is watching, before you know, the workers of that council or possibly other person will start taking laws into their hands. And before you know, it will transmit to something else. As far as we are concerned, those old guys who still claim that executive governors and all of that, they are gone. And chairman, they are gone and gone forever. Nothing on earth would ever bring them in. Even if it happens today that they have to overhaul the Constitution, nothing will bring them back again.
You mean the one CK?
One CK and the GD lawyers and all of that. Their time expired June 17. And a new group of person has come on board, which is recognized by the Constitution. I think all of this needs to be handled once and for all by the sitting governor. And, being also a local government chairman gives you that authority also to show that you are in charge.
One last question. Do you think that if he had gone through the way of Chijioke Ihonwo, if Ikwerre chairman, do you think he will be having these issues? For that of Ihonwo, he is having a smooth ride.
No, I think Ihonwo from day one had made them to understand that I am here. And being that I'm here, you can't come and just arbitrarily do things anyhow. You must carry me fully along, and I have to ask questions. From day one, when he came, I noticed his eyes attacking security personnel. He gave them cars and all of that, but come on, get this right. You cannot come and remote control anything in my local government. I am the boss here. And being the boss here, I am not just the boss, forcefully the boss, but democratically elected local government chairman. If I have been given that responsibility, you can't wake up and do things anyhow when I am around. We saw that pressure, and every day it's carrying everybody along. Israel, I'm surprised. Israel, boss, it's, very quiet. He's not really doing things the way. Come on. You shouldn't allow all of it, because I believe that before this thing escalated to this point, whereby they lock the gate and all of that, he must have gotten enough grapevine, enough info that something like this is in the pipeline, where you come out immediately and start shouting. And make sure that your people are everywhere. You can't come and shut us down like that, because what you are doing, if he has not been fully briefed about it, is illegal.
All right, let's go wrap it up. Let's meet in our conversation. What's your take? Let's brainstorm.